welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking on a build challenge. So today we're going to be taking on a challenge where I'm going to be trying to make a build using only kits and a little bit of base game, because I don't think between all of the kits, even though there are a lot, I still don't think there's enough things to make it functional on their own. We will see. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong because there's so many of the kits already, but we'll see. We're going to be trying to make a build using only kits today. We are going to be building over in Hanford-on-Bagley. Never built on this lot. It's a vacation rental. We could make a vacation rental. No, I don't want to make a vacation rental. I am going to build on this lot. I've never built on this lot before, but I'm going to make it a regular residential. It's not going to be a vacation rental. We're going to be bulldozing this lot. So let's go ahead and do that. That was nice. It was a nice lot though. Let's bulldoze the terrain as well. We don't have any like actual restrictions or anything other than using only kits, so we can make our build as big as we want. It doesn't have to be anything too small. It's not a starter home how we've been making them. I don't think I want it to be 2-story, but I do think I want it to be pretty big. Maybe we could do like some bump outs up here. This is not necessarily gonna be the front door or has to be the front door. Well, maybe I can give it a chimney as well. Maybe we could do our own little makeshift chimney on this side or up the side of the house. I said I didn't want to make it 2 stories, didn't I just said that. Like, we can definitely do a living room over here, a nice size living room. And then maybe, just maybe, like maybe I could do a kid's bedroom off to the side here. Or maybe that can be the kitchen. Maybe that can be the kitchen, and then we can still have a kid bedroom, but make this the kid's bedroom, perhaps. And then open this up with some arches into the kitchen, and then we have a back door right here. Ooh, I actually like that. And then we can have a bathroom right here, like a downstairs bathroom. Okay, I think I am gonna make it 2-story. I'm gonna make it 2-story. I just said I wasn't gonna, but I am. Make it big enough for a parent bedroom and a another like child bedroom upstairs, another kid bedroom. I hope this looks good. This is a big old cottage. This is a big cottage. All right, let's figure out the stairs. So if this is gonna be like a teen or kid bedroom, that's completely fine. And this is gonna be the kitchen. It's gonna be open with some archways. This is a bathroom. This is a living room space. Where we're gonna put the stairs is the question. So what I do have to go through and do, what I'm gonna go through and do is mark all of my kits. I'm gonna just mark them all. This is a lot of kids. This is a lot of kids. Okay, so let's get some stairs. Maybe I can wedge the stairs in here. I like the a 2-space stairs, or the 2-tile stairs. Let's get some bedrooms up here. I'm thinking this can definitely be a room for a kid. The parents' bedroom can just be this big old square over here, and maybe they can have their own like ensuite bathroom. And what else? Maybe this can be like a laundry room or something. Maybe that can be like a closet space or laundry room. And then we do also still need another bathroom up here for the kid in general. So maybe we make this another bathroom here. That's not bad. So we have another kid room, we have another bathroom, we have the parents' bedroom. Okay, so this is the shell that I have come up with. It is pretty big. I'm a little intimidated by how big it is, but I also kind of like how big it is. So let me give you guys like the layout of how the house is. So it is 2-story. Up here, we're gonna have, this is gonna be the parent bedroom, but they're gonna have their own ensuite bathroom. And then this, I'm gonna make like a laundry room. And then this is gonna be a kid room. I don't know if it's gonna be a kid or a teen. And then this is just gonna be another bathroom. And this is gonna be kind of open. Downstairs we're gonna have another kid, probably a teen room. I'll probably do teen down here and then kid upstairs, and then this is gonna be their bathroom. It's not an ensuite, it's gonna be closed off, so it's gonna be like an open bathroom. This is gonna be an area for our living room. We are gonna have a fireplace, so it's gonna be a pretty big living room is how I want it to be. And then this is gonna be our kitchen. It's gonna be kind of closed off. I'm gonna open this up with archways into the kitchen, and then I also want to fence this in and get them like maybe like a patio, like a side yard maybe. And I was thinking, like, now that I'm looking at it, maybe I could even give them like a little greenhouse back here off in the back. Might be neat as well. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe. And then maybe some garden. I'm saying gardening patches, but the patches come with the expansion pack, not the kits. So. Now that we got our plan and our layout, let's try and do some roofing. I make this hard for myself all the time. I do know that over here I want to do a gabled roof. And we're going to put it kind of off to the side here. I do know, since it's going to be a cottage, I do know I want it to kind of curve. That's nice. And then up top, so this is gonna be like a chimney space, so I'm not gonna worry about this little ledge here. What I am gonna worry about though is this. So maybe I could put a half gabled here, and then we can do just a gabled roof piece here at the front. I'm gonna shift C again so I can curve this out. Ooh. Okay, this is gonna be nice. Half hipped. Going into the house, I can definitely lower it a little and pull it all the way over inside of the house. And then, of course, I want to curve this out as well. I think that's nice. I like that. You know what's crazy? I have this in mind. I'm like, oh, I could do the thatch roof. No, I can't, because that's in the expansion pack. Maybe we can give them a front porch that they can access through the living room. I think that looks fine. Now I just have to figure out this little piece. Or we don't. Or we just make their room bigger. I mean, that's the easiest way to do it. The easiest fix for it. Yeah, we can do that. And then I need a half wall. How does that look? Does it need to be taller? Oh no, that looks fine. Okay. Oh wait, you. You can just have a gabled roof piece. And you don't need anything too special. This is our full shell, like roof and everything. I think this looks nice. I really like this. So I am gonna fence this part off. And then of course this section is gonna be fenced off as well. This is gonna be a pretty big build. Oh, I can't have thatched. Oh, but it's an ugly thatch. Oh, I like the thatch though. Okay, let's do wallpaper. So we have base game and all of our kits. That's a lot. Ooh, we could do country kitchen. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, hold on. Do we want a fully brick house? Oh, that is nice. That is nice. But I don't think I want it to be fully brick. Like, I can use this on some of the places, like these pillars that stick out, and definitely the chimney and maybe this side. But these three, I think I want to be something different. I mean, I've been wanting to use this, the reclaimed wood wall. How do we feel about that? I mean, that's not terrible, right? I think I can get behind this. And then we can do some white windows. Let's see what type of trims we have. Okay, we have the regular one. Okay, we can just do white. Nice fence. This is cute. I mean, that's fine. It's basic, it's cool. These are fine. We'll do these. We'll do these basic ones. I do feel like we need a trim, like an exterior trim. We can do something basic from the base game. That's nice. Shall we do some spandrels? Should we do some spandrels? Oh, that's cute. Okay. I like the spandrels. Oh, that's so cute. That's nice. Okay. Now, let's think about doors. The only thing that we need to think about is the vibe and if it all looks good together. There's no specific door or pack that I have to use. I just want to make sure it all looks nice and good together. Ooh. I think this would be nice in the kitchen, like it's left open. I like that. Maybe you? How do we, is that okay? I feel like that's okay. You know what else we can do is definitely put some windows on the side of the door. I want to try and use the kids, but I'm really just using a lot of base game right now, which I mean I'm not mad at. That's not bad. It opens it up. That's nice. I also need a door down here. I forgot about that because I did say that was gonna be a door. Okay, we'll do that one. And maybe I can try and put some rocking chairs. If we have rocking chairs, I can try and put them out on the front right there. I feel like that'll be nice. Maybe we do these three. What does that look like? Doesn't look bad. Let me get a fence though. I did say I wanted to try this one. Okay, nice. I kind of want to try and put some planter boxes under the windows. I feel like that'll be cute. Should we do the yellow ones? The yellow ones are cute. I mean, we only have really two options. Oh, there's this brown planter box. Yes, we can do that one. Ah, it's looking so cute. It's getting cuter and cuter. Should I put them under every window? I think it may be too much. Ooh, let's leave it and put the windows over here. Yeah, I don't think we should do the planter boxes at the top. Maybe over on these two because it's only two of them. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so now we do still have to put some windows on the back side, but that should be fairly easy because we're just gonna keep it along the same type of window. Let me go ahead and get some archways. I know I said I wanted to do an arch for the kitchen. Should I do a double arch? The greenhouse. Do I want it all open like that? Oh, see, I don't like that. I don't like that. Boom. Nice, simple, easy. All right, this is our completed shell. This is really nice. I like this. It's so cute so far. Let's get some lighting. I will change the lights. I don't want to use these little pendant lights. I do want to use some actual different lights, but for now we're gonna put one of these in every space. I kind of want something that does look more cottagey or unrefined. Oh, I don't mind this for the type of build that we're trying to do. I do not mind this. I imagine walking on this wood floor and it creaks. That's what I think about. That's what I imagine. Let's get some wallpaper throughout the house. I want something that you would look at and be like, this is a pattern my grandma would have in her house. back in the day. And this is not giving me grandma pattern. This is giving me grandma pattern. And maybe I can split it up with some regular white walls, because I feel like it being on every wall is just a bit much. Okay, I think we can break it up in some areas with the essence of pastel. Okay, nice. That's cute. Maybe this. Oh, we go with pink though? I don't want everything to be pink. Maybe we just do white. But it's not giving my grandma who lived in this house. This one is. And it still has a diamond pattern and shape. This one is giving grandma lived here. Let's do our kitchen first. Let's see what counters we have. Do we have, oh, country living. Thinking maybe we can have this be like a little seating, like a bar seating area. Okay, I like that. Nice. And then we're gonna have chairs right there to take up that space. And then I do need a sink, so let's go ahead and get a sink for the kitchen. Oh, I can put this in the bathrooms. Oh no, it'll fit there. It'll fit there. Okay. Stove, we have you. What should we do in yellow? Oh, we should do it in yellow because we have the yellow accents. I think that'd be cool. So we'll do the fridge and the stove in yellow, actually. Then we can put a trash can right there. Speaking of, let me go ahead and get one. We can do this one. The wheelbarrow. Okay, now we need a dining table. Not anything too big. I feel like I kind of want to put this at the dining table at an angle in the room. I also need bar stools. Ooh, those stand out less. Okay, we can do those. Let's go ahead and do some kitchen clutter. Okay, so I did go around and put just a few clutter pieces in the kitchen. I didn't put many. I put like a couple on here, and then I put this cookie jar in the corner. Now, your Sims are going to be able to come and cook on this because the way I did it is not actually attached to the counter. I also outplaced a lot of these things as well. So technically this one is open for them to cook on. But I just put a few clutter pieces around that I felt like fit the vibe or would match. I didn't put really anything over here in this little seating area, but this is our kitchen done and completed. It is cute. I love the green and the yellow. I feel like even though the house is mainly pink outside, it still matches because they're still like pastel type of color, so I feel like they go well together. Now I'm going to do this whole entire outside area, and then I'll show you guys what I come up with. Okay, and this is what I have come up with for the outside area here. I'm going to walk you through a couple of things because there is a lot. So I did give them a grill outside, and I put some clutter around on the grill for them, and then I gave them an outside like dining area, and then over to the side in like the yard. Since they are going to have a couple of kids in this build, I did give them a couple of things that the kids themselves can do. So we have a swing set, we have the monkey bars, and then we have also a fire pit here I thought would be nice and cute for them to be able to go to. And then I put a telescope here as well. Just another item for them to be able to use. And then we go over into our greenhouse. I put just a couple of planter boxes in here, and then I also put a woodworking table in here as well. Like they would come out here and craft things, and then also garden. Then I put a couple of like clutter items over here. You can't really use any of these, they're literally just clutter, but I made it look like it would be like their plant corner. But this is the outside area. I think it's pretty nice. I think it's gonna all come together when I actually am able to come outside and do like actual landscaping. But for now, this is our greenhouse area, and then our like outside sitting area. It's really nice. I like it. I love the open doors into the kitchen. It's amazing. I love it. Let's go ahead now and do our living room in this like balcony area. And then I'm gonna also do this little front area right here. Give me 1 second. Let me do those and I'll show you guys what I come up with. Okay, and this is what I think I have come up with for the living room area. I went with more green. I went with like a green pink because the walls do have like green leaves on them. And I added these pink pillows on the couches just to tie in some more of the pink off of the wall onto the couch. And then I started to bring in some more deeper tone of brown inside of the house as well. But this is that living room space and area. They have this nice like picture frame television. I gave them a gaming console and then some plants around, and this also acts as like a bookshelf. And over here in this little corner, I didn't know what to put over here, but I gave them this planter, made it look like they were growing plants inside. I think that's a running theme throughout the house, so I feel like that fits. Out on their little deck area, I just put 2 seating chairs and a chess table. I didn't put too much out here because it's really not that big so you can put too many things, so I just kept it kind of simple. I didn't put anything in this corner because I didn't know exactly what to put. But going over this way, this is what I made for the entry. Again, bringing in some more of those greens and those dark browns just to kind of make it look cohesive. I also put a rug here in front of the door. I put this little shelf thing and then filled it in with a couple things. I didn't want to do too much, so I didn't fill it in with too much. And then on this side of the wall, I gave them kind of just like an entry table. You know, we can drop your stuff. And then on this back wall, because this is going to be a bedroom, I just put a picture frame here. I did change over the color of the stairs to brown, and then I went through and I put doors everywhere. So upstairs, I went ahead and put doors as well. But this is like the main downstairs area. I feel like I want to try and find something else to put in this space. I don't know what else to put right here. But it feels just too open. It feels so open, more open than what I thought I actually wanted it to be. Maybe I just pulled their bedroom out more and give them a bigger bedroom. Okay, I feel like that's better. How does this size up? Oh, you know what? That is completely fine. That's not. So since this is a bigger build, it is taking me a bit longer to build through it. So I am going to come back tomorrow and finish building this out for you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi, I'm back. It is the next day, or a next day. It's actually been about a week. But we are back to finish the build. So we're just going to jump right back into it. I'm not really going to go over what I've already built because you guys just seen that. But there are a couple of things that I did notice that I need to fix, like this floor here in the kitchen was off, so I need to fix that. And I totally forgot that I gave this build a chimney, so I want to move these or take them away. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, and put a chimney as I anticipated or as I wanted to actually be in the build. I would love to use this one from Cottage Living, but it is not a kit. It's not a kit. We have this from the Cozy Kitsch pack, where these bookshelves are actually from. What else do we have? We have this from Base Game. I kind of just want to get all the options we have out. These are our options. So I already know, looking at it, some things I just know are just an immediate no. I think this too modern. And just like that, we are down to 3. I really think it's gonna be this one. I don't know, because I don't know. I don't really like that one. I like that this one has the stone. And this one, I like that this one is big too, and that you can see the actual wood. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. Hopefully it comes in a color that I'm satisfied with. That's not too bad. I don't hate that as a color. I feel like the green will be a little too much, so maybe not. I think this brown is nice. We'll do this brown. We're just gonna center it with the room, so we can use the clutter that we chose and then just get rid of these. I do feel like, though, I need to bring this back, because if I don't, when they start to play in this house, this rug is gonna catch fire, and that's what we do not want. Oh, I'm gonna have to move the pillows. It's okay. Let me fix the pillows. Okay, the pillows are fixed. So the living room is good now. We still have our brown, our pink, and our green. I love that color combo. I feel like that's a very, very nice color combo looking at it. I was really thinking just like a nice desk would be fun, and they can get like the, ooh, maybe they can't get a typewriter. While I'm here, let me go ahead and recheck all of our kits. This is gonna take me a second. Okay. Oh, wait. I also need to... I almost forgot. Base game. Now, we can pick a desk. Do we like that? Oh, it's closer to that brown. What about the brown in here? Oh, it is closer to our browns than that one. And then it kind of looks a little like passed down, like it can be an antique in the family. And then this, I rarely ever use this chair. I kind of want to use it just because I never really use it. I wanted the typewriter. I guess we can just do this one then. I also like that they can see out the window in the front yard. I feel like that's really nice. That's a nice little computer nook or corner. Okay, that is what I needed to fix and change. What else? I feel like there was something else I wanted to do. I think that's it for now. I don't know. I think that's it. I do want to go ahead and do this bathroom because I know that's going to be pretty easy to get out of the way. It's pretty simple. Okay, so we got toilet tissue, we got soap, we got something to dry our hands off with, we got a towel that we could use, medicine cabinet. I think that's good for the bathroom. It's pretty plain. They would definitely have curtains. They would definitely have curtains in their bathroom. This definitely fits the vibe. Okay, look at that. It's so brown. A lot of brown, but I like it. Now let's finally move on to our first bedroom. This is gonna be the room for our teen. I feel like since this would technically be the first child they had, they would be raised into the farm life, and I feel like their child, the kid, is gonna be more on the techie side, the second child. Let's get a wallpaper for this room. Blue and brown? Maybe a blue and brown? We can do blue. We can do the blue and the brown. What beds do we have from kits? We have this one. We have pastel pop. Maybe you can have this. Oh, that is so cute. And we can bring in some of the pinks and stuff. Or do we just, no, they would definitely want like flowers or something. Oh, that yellow and green is so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Oh, even the blue, it has blue flowers on it, so we can leave the blue on the wall. Like, I'm completely fine with that. Oh, okay. Then let's get us a cute little accent table nightstand. I really like this glass plant table. They could be into gardening and stuff as well. Should they? Let's get the easel, like I was saying. The activities and stuff. Yeah, that's really nice. And then we can definitely give them like a desk here. Maybe we should just do the green because there's green in the bed. We can do the green. And you know what? Maybe I can even put a window right here. I was thinking about it earlier. I think I'm gonna put a window there. Okay, I think this teen room is really nice. I am gonna put a window here, but yeah, they have so much stuff to do. They have their dresser. I love the colors in here, the blue, yellow, and green. I feel like it fits really nice. It's not too much blue, not too much yellow, not too much green. I feel like it's a really good mixture. Let's do this kid's bedroom. Maybe they can have this from the... Even though this is not going to be like a nursery or anything, maybe this is just an accent wall over here. Just one big accent wall for it. I mean, we can do brown. We can do brown. You know, I was thinking about actually doing a bunk bed. What I'm thinking I want to do, we can do 2 kids in here, but what if because this is a pretty big room. What if I do both of them have their own side? Oh, that green is so nice. I have to stop doing browns and greens. We've got to stop. The madness has got to stop with the browns and the greens, Destiny, please. Okay, let me put a couple of things in the room and then I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in just a moment. All right, well, I think that's pretty much it for their bedrooms. So walking you guys through, I did still make it to where it be like two kids, like twins. I'm thinking both of them are definitely still gonna be into technology. So one child, I made them really into music. So I gave them some guitars and then I gave them the guitar bed. And then they also have a desk under their bed. Both of them do. I gave them a speaker, a stereo, because they love music. I also gave them a book. I feel like they would like reading books as well. I gave them their own computer each. They have a computer because they would like use that computer to mix music that they're doing or making. Their color scheme is pretty much orange and white and like blues. But this is the music twin. And then on the other side, this twin is going to be the one that's really into technology and into gaming. So they got their whole gaming setup, the PC, the dual monitors, the microphone, headphones, game controller, everything I gave to them. Everything that I felt like with technology I gave. So I also gave them a camera as well. I feel like they would really be into. And it can be like the camera that they set up for streaming or something. And then on this side, I didn't give them too much more. I gave them both like their own little wardrobe type of things. And then I just gave them another little corner with a bookshelf. And they both have a poof in their respective colors, orange and blue. I feel like it was just a nice little sitting area. Yeah, so that's their room. It's not much, honestly. It's mainly their own little stations under their bed. It's their focal point of the room. But I feel like it's still a nice room. It's spacious. They both have their own space. I like it. So now I'm going to quickly do their bathroom. Okay, and I think this is pretty much going to be it. Nothing too fancy, still going along with a little bit of basic. Now, what I think I'm going to do, because I did originally say I wanted the parents to have an ensuite bathroom, but I kind of couldn't fit it. Because I didn't know how to get them in the door. So now that I can't make this a laundry room, I think I am going to make it a bathroom, like the parents' ensuite bathroom. I didn't want to do that, honestly, if I'm being 100% honest with you, because I didn't want them to have this very, very long bathroom, but they're going to have it. We're going to make it look nice. But now we can move over to our parents' bedroom. We are almost finished. Okay, and this is going to be the parents' bedroom. I think it looks nice. You have some things that it looks like they went and bought better quality of, like the bed. It looks like they bought a better quality bed and the couch. And then you also got some things that still look like they're passed down in the house, like some of the dressers. I think it's a good, nice mixture. The color in the room is pretty subtle. We've got our browns and like that very, very light peachy color. I feel like it's nice as well. And now last official room that we have to do is their bathroom. I didn't want it to be a bathroom, but it's gonna be. Now, I was thinking they could have definitely went through and renovated their bathroom really, really well. I know I want the privacy screen. Because they can have their shower here, I'm thinking. Maybe we do this Tanner gravel. Okay, this is their bathroom. I'm a little scared that they won't be able to walk past these things. They just stick out so far. They're so big. I feel like that's nice. It turned out nice. That's really the majority of the house. We have this little area here that I don't know what to do with. You know what? Maybe we can do just another bookshelf. You can never go wrong with just popping a bookshelf somewhere. Okay, so this is a little reading area right off the top of the stairs. We do still have this big open area, like that filled that up. I like how that looks. I feel like it fits the vibe. I like the vibe that it gives off. But we still have this area. You know what? I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just not. Maybe I can put a couch here on the back of the stairs. You know, this is good enough, because I don't know what else to put in here. I'm not gonna think about putting anything over here. It is what it is. I feel like it looks nice. We have our little area made out here. That is good. And I think with that, that's going to be everything that we need done. I do still need to put a window in here. I didn't forget. I'm gonna put a window there. That way they can look. Oh, also, I did change their easel to this one. That just came from a recent event, the Lost Legacies event. Now there is two things that I do want to do. One, I want to go through and I want to change all of those overhead lights like I was speaking about. And then of course we got to do landscaping. And then I think honestly that is going to be our build. That's going to be it. I like her. She's cute. So I'm not going to show you guys the outside yet. We're not going to go through a rundown. Let me do these lights right quick. And what else was I? Let me do these lights and this landscaping right quick. And then I'll show you guys the fully finished build in just a second. All right. And this is our build. Our build using only kits and occasionally base game. I really like this house. It took me forever to build it, but it's really nice. It's so cute. This is what I've done for some of the landscaping. I put just a few trees, and I really just mainly use the yellow and white bushes. And then I've used these little small yellow bushes, kind of like to frame out the walkway at the front. Now let's do a quick little tour of our fully furnished build. Our entryway here, immediately hit with the browns and the greens and some yellow. I gotta find another color to do in these builds. I gotta branch out. But anyways, it's really cute. So I didn't really change much with the downstairs. It's still pretty much the same. We have our entryway. I did get that computer or desk little area downstairs, and then of course I had added the fireplace downstairs as well, so that pretty much looks the same. I did add some curtains. Oh, and I changed the lights. This is our teen bedroom downstairs. Didn't change much in this room either. And then we have that downstairs bathroom, and then this was our kitchen. We have that outside patio area. Still the same, didn't change too much up regarding it. Then we have our backyard area with some little things that the kids can do. They can swing, they can get on the monkey bars. Fire pit is like a little nice family activity. And then of course, again, the greenhouse. I did add a hose in here for the greenhouse. I just felt like it would look cute. That is the downstairs. And then we go upstairs, just a little recap. We have our little upstairs entryway, and then we have our master bedroom for our parents that is slowly being renovated. And then we have their ensuite bathroom. And then we have another bathroom here for the kids, another like guest open bathroom. And then lastly, we have our last room for the kids, for the twins. I really like this room too. I like the different aesthetics and that they don't look too far off from each other, and they still kind of mesh well or mix well together. I like that. But yeah, we have our music lover, our guitar player, we have our gamer, and then they have their little, oh my gosh, when did this tree get in here? Who put this tree in here? Okay, that's fine. That scared me. A whole tree in the room. Honestly, that's gonna be it for our build. I really love this house. How much do you guys think it comes out to be? Let's guess. I think, because before I actually went upstairs, it was around like 49,000. I remember, if I'm correct. I think, let's say 75. Let's say 65 to 70,000. 134,548 simoleons. Oh, let's save her to the gallery. That is the build. Up on the gallery under my gallery ID, Destiny_Aisha is where you can find her. All right, well, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Let me know of any other build challenges you guys may want to see from me, whether that's only using CC, only using game packs, any build challenge that you can think of. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. As always, stay blessed, and until next time, bye!